Hi everybody, AJ here from herfitnesssolutions.com. I had no plans of doing this video blog, so I apologize for the mess I am in right now. I look like I just got out of bed, and there's good reason for that. So the reason I'm doing this video blog is because the theme this week has been taking a crap, or not being able to take a crap for that matter. This is always a theme when it comes to women's health and nutrition, but I've just been bombarded this week with going over new assessments for people, for new clients, and the common theme is always, because I do ask about my assessment, I ask how often do you have a bowel movement, and what if there's any issues with your bowel movements, what are they? I know it seems like it's very personal information, but it's really important. And 9 times out of 10, there's an issue there. And it's not like this is like an issue that occurs here and there. This is an issue that's been going on for years with some people. And it really needs to be addressed. So before I talk about some of the nutrition things that you can work on, I'm going to cover a couple things first. Number one, there is a section on my website about just improving your digestion. Paul Chek, in his book, what's it called? This Paul Chek book, Eat, Move, and Be Healthy. He goes into, I'm pretty sure it's in that book. If not, it's on his website, and it's also on my website. He's got this lineup. It's called the Poopy Police, and it's how you can look at the little mug shots of the poops. Sorry, I don't know how to describe it. And you can identify what could possibly be wrong with your nutrition based on your bowel movements and how they are. So aside from what your bowel movements are like specifically, not having them often enough is also a major issue. And before we talk about, like I said, the nutrition, some things that you can do to help that situation, there's something that came up this week that I thought, okay, this is really interesting. And, I haven't experienced this myself, or maybe I possibly did actually in high school, but I never really actually thought about it. And I was discussing it with a potential client. And I'm going to tell you what it is, because I think maybe it's going to help someone. Some people, women in particular, don't like going poop in a public bathroom. So it's not that there's something actually wrong with their nutrition or anything like that. It's just the matter of they're holding it in all day because they don't want to take a crap at work or in a public bathroom. Okay, so wow, I just learned something this week. That's probably very real for a lot of women. And my advice is go take a crap in a public bathroom and get over it. Seriously. I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but this is just something you need to get over. And I don't know, maybe some of my followers will have some advice if this is something they struggle with and how they've overcome it. But if you have to take a crap and you're just holding back all day long, man, you got to do something to change that immediately. That is not good. Anywho, okay, so the other things that come up frequently when it comes to analyzing women's nutrition and issues that they have with bowel movements. Of course, food intolerance, legitimate food intolerances come up. I meet women all the time who have a known intolerance, but they just keep on eating it because they can't break that habit. And every time they eat it, it upsets their stomach. And then, anyway, that's an issue. So that's a no-brainer. I know it's not a no-brainer to act on that, but you're going to have to. The other things that are very common, I see a lot of women think that hydration is the answer. And if you are dehydrated, it might be the answer, but drinking a ridiculous amount of water, hoping that's going to improve your regularity is very rarely going to help. I don't know, just don't really see that happen too often. So a lot of women will jump to supplementing with fiber supplements, thinking that they're not getting enough fiber. When we actually have a closer look at their nutrition, they're actually getting enough fiber, and in a lot of cases, when they add their supplement on top of that, they're getting too much fiber. Precision Nutrition has a really good article just about fiber in general and the recommended intake, and also about how having too much fiber in your diet might have the same effect as having too little. So for women, the recommendation is somewhere between 30 to 35 grams of fiber a day. I find that that seems to be a really good recommendation with most clients. And the way I like to break it down is if you're having like a cupped handful of green leafy vegetables 3 times a day, that should put you relatively in a good spot for fiber intake. And I strongly suggest that over a fiber supplement before a fiber supplement. Let's not band-aid an issue when you could just be getting your roughage from real food. The other thing, magnesium citrates are a really, really good thing that you could possibly start taking before bed to see if that helps improve your regularity in the morning. As far as how often you should be having a bowel movement, it's going to vary person to person. I mean, minimum you want to be having 1 good bowel movement a day. It also depends on how much food you're eating. If you are dieting and you're in a caloric deficit, you might not be going as often as people who are eating much more calories, but still that 1 solid bowel movement a day should be what you're striving for. I'm meeting women who are like going to the bathroom like maybe once or twice a week, and that is a problem. Anyway, I don't want to go on too long about this. I just wanted to address something. It seems to be the theme of the week. So, yeah, maybe that's a good starting point for some of you guys who are having issues with this. And like I said, I learned something this week. A lot of it might just be something that's just a habit, something that you're uncomfortable with, which is going to the bathroom at work or in a public place when you have to go. Get over it. Go to a public bathroom right now and take a crap. It might be liberating. I don't know. That's all I got right now. I'll see you guys later.